Hey everyone, and welcome to another deep dive. Today, we're gonna be looking at something pretty cool.
Yeah,
Some inside info about Minecraft in 2024.
absolutely.
So we got some data straight from the developers themselves about how everybody's been playing this year.
Yeah, this is really exciting stuff because, you see the big headlines about, millions of players and whatever.
Right.
But this is the real nitty-gritty. This is how people have actually been playing and what they've been up to this year.
Yeah, and it's really interesting to see, how these trends change from year to year too.
Oh, yeah, absolutely.
Like, what are people, what's grabbing their attention? What are they spending their time doing?
Yeah, what are the new hot items or the new hot places to go or
Yeah.
all that kind of stuff?
And one of the things that really jumped out at me was the number of biomes that have been explored this year.
Oh, yeah, that's a crazy number.
85 million.
85 million biomes.
That's insane.
And you know what's really cool about that is that includes the new Pale Gardens,
Oh, right.
which were introduced this year. Those are brand new.
So what do we know about those? What are they like?
Well, from what I've seen, they're kind of like this weird, ethereal, kind of creepy
Oh,
kind of place. It's like a very different vibe from most of the other biomes,
interesting.
but they seem to be really popular.
Huh.
So I think maybe there's some valuable resources there. Or
Yeah.
something that people are really interested in finding.
So is that classic kind of draw of like exploration and resource gathering, but with
Yeah,
like
exactly.
a new twist?
Exactly, with this new creepy vibe to it.
Yeah, that's cool.
Yeah, it's really cool.
Okay, so speaking of gathering, let's talk about wolves.
Wolves.
Over 100 million wolves have been tamed this year.
That's a lot of wolves.
Yeah, and over 1 million pieces of wolf armor have been crafted.
So people are really serious about their wolves this year.
Yeah, it seems like they're more than just like pets now. They're like actual allies.
Like companions, you're going into battle with them. You're giving them armor, you're treating them as part of your team.
Do you think it's maybe tied to an increase in like cooperative gameplay?
Oh, that's a good point. Yeah.
Like people are playing together more with their friends.
Yeah, and they're like, "Oh, we need a pack of wolves.
Yeah.
Let's go."
And we got to give them armor so they don't
Yeah, exactly.
die right away.
Yeah, so they can actually help us out.
That's cool. I like that.
Yeah, it's a really interesting trend.
Okay, so now we got to talk about okay, 20 million breezes defeated.
Ooh. What is a breeze?
Okay, so imagine you're in a cave
Okay.
and you're just mining along, and suddenly this massive gust of wind just like knocks you off your feet
Wow.
and throws you into a pit or something.
Oh, jeez.
That's a breeze.
Okay, so it's not like a gentle summer wind.
No, no, no. These are dangerous.
Okay.
These are
Yeah.
dangerous things.
So 20 million of those defeated, that means people are getting good at dealing with them.
Yeah.
They're learning how to avoid them. They're learning how to fight them.
Okay, that makes sense.
They're adapting.
All right, so speaking of dangerous, 4 million ominous vaults.
Oh, those are creepy.
I know. So what makes these vaults so ominous?
Well, I mean, first of all, the name Ominous Vault
Doesn't sound good.
doesn't sound, and they're full of traps and puzzles and like
Yeah.
scary guardians and stuff like that.
So what kind of player is actively seeking these out?
People who like a challenge.
Okay.
People who like to
Adrenaline junkies?
yeah, adrenaline junkies.
Mm.
And also people who are looking for rare items.
Oh, okay.
Because there's some really cool things you can find in these vaults.
So it's high risk, high reward.
Exactly.
Makes sense. Okay, so that leads perfectly into the next stat, which is 2 million maces crafted.
Ooh, maces.
Are we seeing a connection here?
I think so, yeah.
Are people crafting these specifically to go into these vaults?
Yeah, I mean, maces are powerful weapons. They're good against a lot of the creatures you find in those vaults.
Right.
So it makes sense that people would want to have a mace if they're going in there.
And plus, they're just cool.
They're cool.
Like, who doesn't want a mace?
Exactly.
All right, now, to wrap things up, let's talk about the biggest number here.
This one's crazy.
This is insane. Over 300 billion blocks broken this year.
300 billion with a B.
With a B. That's nuts.
That's more blocks than I've ever even seen in my life.
Like, if you broke one block every second,
Yeah.
it would take you over 9,500 years to break that many blocks.
That's longer than human civilization has existed.
I know. It's wild. So what do you think this says about the Minecraft community in 2024?
I think it says that people are still really passionate about this game.
Yeah.
They're still building amazing things. They're still exploring. They're still creating.
And they're not afraid of hard work.
No.
300 billion blocks, that's
That's commitment right there.
That's commitment.
That's dedication.
That's a lot of clicking.
A lot of clicking. Yeah.
So as we kind of look ahead to the future of Minecraft, what do you think? What do you think's in store for us?
I think, honestly, the sky's the limit.
I agree.
With this community and how passionate they are and how creative they are.
Yeah.
I think we're going to continue to see amazing things.
Yeah. New features, new gameplay.
Yeah. And new ways to play the game that we haven't even thought of yet.
And I think that's a good place to leave it for our listeners.
Yeah.
What do you all think the future holds for Minecraft? How are you going to contribute to this constantly changing landscape?
Yeah, let us know.
We'd love to hear from you.
Absolutely.
Thanks for joining us for this deep dive. And
until next time.
We see you next time.
See. Bye. Bye.
What an adventure! This year has been fun. So let's relax and reflect on the adventures you've been on. You've shaped your worlds and broken so many blocks. You've explored all the features from updates and game drops, all the new items, friendly mobs that you've met. You restyled armor for you and your pets. You mastered the crafter and you crafted a lot. Some things that were useful and some things that were not. You jumped at the chance when the trials were revealed, took on the challenge, made new weapons to wield. You opened the vaults and clashed with the breeze, but a new foe was hiding amongst the trees. You found a tranquil new biome filled with moss and pale oak, but its beauty turned eerie when the creaking awoke. When you wanted the thrill, you switched to hardcore. It made each and every step mean so much more. But you're excited for adventure, and you don't feel complete when there's more to discover and mobs to defeat. The 15th year of Minecraft brought lots that was new. But the secret to all the best moments is you. You've made this year amazing. It's been second to none, and we're so excited for what's yet to come.